If I get a script, I devour it immediately. I go around pestering Brad and Robert all the time saying, so what's gonna happen with this? And then what's gonna happen with that? Just because as a fan of stories, not even just science fiction, but as a fan of stories, I wanna see how plots play out and twists play out. So when I'm at home and I'm reading a script for this show, and I get to any kind of plot point, I immediately start thinking, oh, is that gonna end up like this, or is that gonna end up like that? And then you get the next script and you find out that, whoa, I didn't even realize, you know, in the story that the way that I saw Eli's past is like this, but with this script, I'm realizing it's actually more like this, and you kind of have to find your way. It's a puzzle, and every day you get a new piece. You can try to have an idea of what the puzzle's gonna end up looking like, but there's just no way to know. It's the little things. It's so easy with these characters in the first episode to say, oh, I hate that guy. But then as you go on in the season, you see how these relationships evolve and how because of the situation, the ideas evolve. And you really have to prepare a lot because it's not like you spend loads of time rehearsing. Everyone is over-prepared. Everyone knows exactly what they want to do and what they're thinking when they show up. But because of that, you show up and you go to do the scene and you realize that the other character is not at all behaving the way you thought in your mind when you worked on it yourself. So you're always, in a good way, on the edge of your seat, on your toes. You have to be. Ever since I was a kid, sci-fi has always been something that I love because it's fiction and fantasy rolled into one. So when the role first came to my attention, I immediately was excited about it, especially having watched Stargate, SG-1, and Atlantis. It's a world that I'm comfortable in and that I like watching. So when it finally came down to them offering me the role, I mean, I was beyond excited. Day one, working, my first scene I ever shot was with Robert Carlyle, just the two of us, in front of a green screen on the Hammond. And I just walked in and went, I'm at work. I'm at work right now. This is my job. And it was just this great feeling.